couple of years ago, I did a video called The Origins and History of Sport Bikes, and it has been a bloody long time since I continued that series. So today I am back with another video covering the history of dirt bikes that I have recently been so enamored with. The history of dirt bikes is entwined with the history of motorcycles themselves. Dirt bikes, properly termed off-road motorcycles, are designed especially for rough terrain. Among dirt bikes, there is also considerable variation. The motocross bike, trail bike, the enduro bike are all spin-offs of what we would term dirt bikes. In the next few minutes, we will go through a brief history of their inception, usage, and general history. As with many inventions that bear a strong resemblance to something that already exists, the invention of the dirt bike is attributed to evolution by some. Almost from the very invention of the motorcycle itself did some riders begin to modify the bike by putting on tires more adaptable to off-road traction, as well as improving suspension. Unknown riders throughout the early decades decreased the weight of their bikes by removing superfluous items such as the horn and even the headlamp. The most common attribution of the invention of the dirt bike goes to Siegfried Badtmann. Badtmann was working on motorcycles for Triumph in 1914 when he modified the existing models to create what bears a very strong resemblance to the dirt bikes of today. The features of the earliest dirt bikes, including that invented by Badtmann as well as those modified by everyday riders, were not far removed from the features of road bikes. It would not be until the 1940s that dirt bikes that were not just modified street bikes became the norm. Again, there is little evidence of a definite and specific individual who can be called the inventor. These bikes, made especially for driving off-road, were the result of an evolution of the vehicle. With new inventions came new challenges. As time went on and as the history of dirt bikes rustled to a start, a sport called motorcycle racing was emerging in the Western world. And the world saw the first motocross race held in 1924. Because motorcycles proved to be such a great technological outlet for power, speed, and competition, people wanted to see these machines race. The motorcycle industry, it seemed, would have to step up its game. As time would show, a man named Soichiro Honda would revolutionize motorcycles. In 1959, Soichiro Honda, founder of what would become Honda Motor Company, branded his new bikes as something much more appealing than the bad boy stereotype of motorcyclists at the time. His bikes were trail bikes that could be ridden off-road. They also had less of a thuggish appeal to them. In 1961, the CA100T Trail 50 Trail Cup made its debut. It had a 50cc 4-stroke engine, a 3-speed and automatic clutch, mounted on a step-through frame which allowed ladies with skirts to ride it. In 1968, Honda's first real dirt bike, the Z50 Mini Trail, came along. It was a 3-speed unit that had fold-up handlebars so that it could fit into a car trunk. The Z50 still holds the record as Honda's all-time best-selling bike in America with a total of 450,000 units, and is responsible for introducing off-road riding to more youngsters than any other bike. For others, the real inventor of the dirt bike was not a man, but a company. And the invention has less to do with modification of existing models than with the way the bike revolutionized the sport of motocross racing. Yamaha introduced its DT1 bike in the mid-1970s, and it changed the sport forever and became the standard by which all future dirt bikes will be judged. The DT1 was the first dirt bike to be almost capable of being ridden in any kind of terrain. The term dirt bike was forever changed by this bike that allowed bikers to take their motorcycle just about anywhere that could be walked. Then in 1975, the YZ250, the first motocross bike to feature a single shock rear end, was introduced. Yamaha has come a long way since the early days. In 1963, Kawasaki introduced the B8M motocrosser bike, and Kawasaki's dirt bike legend was born. The B8M was a purpose-built machine that won most of the motocross tournaments in Japan at that time. Today, dirt bikes are everywhere, in every form and for every price. Dirt bikes come in rally, motocross, track, trial, and a ton of other designs. There's even a new subclass that combines with the 17-inch wheels of sport bikes called Supermoto as an all-star design. They are usually very light, simplistic, and possessing large wheels with knobby tires to dig into the soft ground while maintaining a high ground clearance to be capable of clearing obstacles. The history of dirt bikes isn't all that simple, and it overlaps with a large amount of innovations taking place in the 20th century Western world. So, if you found this video interesting and would like to continue supporting this channel, links are in the description below, and always remember to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out, bros.